Hi everybody, Tennis Coach Robert here with CarlboTennis.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And all of you who subscribe, thank you very much. Again, these videos are free, and subscribing lets me know that you guys are interested in them and that you're enjoying them. Also, any kind of thumbs up, and please share with your friends and your partners out there. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about doubles. Okay, we're at home. Okay, so I'm going to specifically talk about the net person. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up here. Okay, and I'm going to be at the net. This is the net, and I have my partner. He's going to serve the ball, or she, and we're going to have a communication. Okay, now the only two people who know where the serve is going to go on the court is the server, my partner, and myself. Okay, it's very important that we communicate with each other. So we go ahead and communicate, and we make a decision. I'm going to make this very basic, okay? So we have to have an agreement, okay? So the agreement is we're going to serve the ball, for example, down the tee, okay? So if the person serves the ball down the tee to cut off the angles, more than likely the returner is going to hit the ball towards the middle, okay? It's very hard to serve the ball down the tee and create an angle off of this side. Okay, it's a tricky shot. So they're more than likely going to return the ball towards the deuce side. Okay, we're starting on the deuce side. I know that. My partner knows where the ball is going to go. So it doesn't really matter where I stand at the net. So once my server serves, I hear the ball, and they say they're going to serve the ball down the tee. They serve the ball. Immediately then, I'm going to move towards the middle to cut it off. Okay? So I go ahead, we have that communication. We have decided that we're going to serve the ball down the tee. Okay, I've got it. Thank you. I can stand in the doubles alley. It doesn't matter where I stand because I know where my partner is going to serve the ball, and I know that there is a high probability the returner is going to return the ball towards the deuce side, okay, towards this side, because serving the ball from the tee going towards the alley area will be a risky shot. Could make it, but it's a risky shot. It's not a higher percentage shot. So I stand here, and I know it, and I see that ball, and I hear the server, and once I see the ball coming to that side, I immediately move towards this side, okay? So I control the middle of the court, okay? So that's very important. Now, we go ahead, and we decide that we're going to go ahead and serve the ball out wide, okay? So in this situation, hitting the ball down the line is actually not a bad shot, okay? So I have to change the way how things are done. So I hear that my partner and I have spoken, we have agreed to it. So we're going to serve the ball out wide. So I have to make sure that the alley is covered. So once I serve the ball, I move towards this side, okay? So we go ahead and we have that agreement. Now, there could be a situation where you're playing with someone, you guys, for whatever the reason, don't communicate with each other, okay? So you're at the net and your partner is serving the ball. You have not communicated, which is not a good thing. You want to do it. And some of the reasons why people don't communicate, some of the lower level players, is that they are not that comfortable, or they don't have enough trust in their ability to serve the ball, for example, down the tee. So they say, I'm going to serve the ball down the tee, the ball goes to the middle out wide. Okay, and all of a sudden, they have lost that trust. So we'll talk about that in another lesson, where we really have to work on making sure we hit our targets. It's very important, okay? So they are not comfortable doing it. That doesn't mean it's the end of it, okay? So you know that if the ball is going down the tee, cover the middle. If the ball is going out wide, move a little bit more towards the alley area. So my player serves the ball, okay? And once they serve the ball and I see what's going on, I move in that direction, okay? Now, there's another thing that I can do, okay? I don't have to focus on the server so much. I can focus on the returner. So if I see the returner, so I'm changing position now. If I see the returner moving this way, I, as the net person, mimic that person and move this way. So if the ball is served wide and the player moves this way, okay, I also then move with them. I shadow them, okay? So if the ball is served down the middle they move this way to the backhand side, I also move with them, okay? So that's a good way for you to go ahead and make sure that you're following the play. So when the returner returns the ball and they're standing still, just stay still. If they move over to the right side, this way, then you move to your left. So you mimic them, okay? When you're playing doubles, most of the shots that most of the serves that you want to do, you want to aim towards the middle, towards the tee. Okay, it doesn't matter if the backhand is stronger, the forehand is stronger. You have to cover and control the middle of the court, okay? So you want to get in there and control the middle of the court. So if my partner serves the ball down the tee, I get in, I can hit an angle shot. We've talked about it in other videos. The winning volleys are these short angle shots. So I get in the middle of the court and I can hit angle shots. And that's how I'll be able to end those points very quickly. But I want you, when you're playing doubles, to make sure that firstly, you communicate with your server, okay, if you are the server's partner, okay? Communicate, decide where you guys are going to serve. You're going to serve down the tee. Remember, it doesn't matter where you stand, you're going to cover the middle area, okay? The second thing is, if you and your partner don't communicate, okay, make sure that you're paying attention to the returner. You should always pay attention to the returner, because the returner is always going to move to where the ball is going. He's going to tell you, or she's going to tell you what's happening, okay? So if they move this way, you move with them, so you're able to follow it. So you want to watch them move this way, okay, to my right, this person is returning to the left. So pay attention to the returner if you and your partner aren't communicating that well, okay? And again, if you see the ball going towards the tee, move to the middle, out wide, generally speaking, cover the down the line shot, okay? So I want you to shadow these movements, okay, when you're practicing this. So shadow it. So I get into my situation, the server serves down the tee, and move in there, okay? And do it on both sides. So you want to make sure that you're shadowing it. Shadowing this stuff is going to make it safe for you, okay? Because you can do this without the stress of the ball. Shadowing is very important. You don't have to worry about the stress of the ball. You can practice doing things really well and getting comfortable with the movement patterns, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video on this return on the server's partner at the net, okay? And the key thing is, make sure that you and your partner communicate, the server, and if not, make sure that you're paying close attention to the returner and follow the returner so that you can go ahead and get that volley intercepted, okay? Because there's nothing more exciting than getting in and poaching on those balls, okay? So you already have a leg up, so you make sure that you can get there, all right? I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you.
For more information on Carlbo Tennis, visit www.carlbotennis.com. If you wish to email Coach Robert, please do so at robert@carlbotennis.com or visit his Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Carlbo Tennis. Tennis for the people. This video was an ADCI LLC production